Hey YouTube, Matty Day 12, Team JMT. Gonna give you guys another little altered art video. This one's kind of a request video. I just did segment 3 of the altered arts, and after I did it, I got a message from TheInevidableSaiyan. He saw my Fullmetal Alchemist, Olivia Armstrong, General Armstrong full helm night that I did here, and he also is a fan of Fullmetal Alchemist. Me and my wife are avid watchers of the Brotherhood series, and he gave me a list of some other characters that he'd really like to see as Yu-Gi-Oh cards. And at first I kind of wrote it off because I didn't think I'd be able to do any of them, mainly just because he didn't give me any cards that he wanted to see. It just gave me ideals of characters. So I just kind of wrote it off. But as I was looking through my commons, looking for some tech cards to use in a deck that I'm building, I came across some cards that just struck some ideals for me, and I decided I'd go ahead and make them tonight. The first one was Marauding Captain. We've all seen it. One of the characters he wanted to see was Führer Bradley, so I took Marauding Captain and made a Führer King Bradley, or the Homunculus Wrath, out of him. You can see Bradley there, see his mustache and whatnot, his eye patch. His sword is the weapon of choice for Wrath, and there you go. I figured what better character, or what better card to use than Marauding Captain for a character that uses swords as his weapon. So there you go, there's Führer Bradley. Another character he wanted to see was Edward Elric, the title character, the Fullmetal Alchemist. I came across GB Hunter, and I saw it, and I thought that would be a great card to use to make an Edward Elric. And there you go, guys. There's Ed. Let the camera focus in just a little bit better, and you can see it still has the mask from the GB Hunter. I'm looking for a way to remove that and still make it look like a regular person, and then you can still see the hair behind the character also, which of course makes it look like a girl. I'm going to try to figure out a way to do that also, probably change the background, add something in the background. But yeah, so there's Edward Elric. Next, a card that I came across in my Gravekeeper stack was Gravekeeper Stille, and the thought had never really crossed me before, but after he had put forth the challenge of making some Fullmetal Alchemist cards, after I saw that, I thought of one thing, and I just knew that I had to make this card, and that is Edward Elric standing at the gate. A huge part of that series. Let me try to focus in on Ed there. Just a huge part of that series, the gate. And you can actually see where I took out the background. That is not white out. It kind of looks like it would be white out, but I guess you can kind of tell there a little bit better. I actually took a razor and scratched out the picture to make it look as white as possible. So there you go. That's Ed standing there at the gate. Also wanting to do an Alphonse. Probably going to use Garoth to make Alphonse, but just didn't really have the time tonight to do that. So there you go. I guess this is it for the Inevitable Saiyan. I hope you appreciate it, man. Make sure you subscribe and comment down below. Show us how much you love us.